Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, I believe, is March the 8th. I've been a little bit late getting up my February colored pages. I guess it's because February goes by so short, and I wanted to do more pictures, but yeah, it just got delayed a bit. So here it is. This is my February 2022 completed pages. Look at this. I got this for the ignition of my car. I actually thought it was a steering wheel cover. Yeah, I did. That's what I was looking for when I was on Amazon. And this is going to be one tiny steering wheel. Yeah. When I looked back on the order, I realized it said ignition ring. So now I'm going to find somewhere I could put this in my house because it is lots of bling. And it is kind of cute, so I got to find a place to put it. Anyway, my first page to show you is, and this is a long book, so you guys will realize it's hard to get in here, Kelly O'Gorman's 2022 calendar. And I had watched Lucy Just Adds Color, of course, one of my faves. So I'll kind of get this out of the way to open it up for you. And she had worked on this page, and I really liked what she had done. I didn't use the same colors as her or anything like that. I just kind of used what colors I liked, but the idea of ink tints was really good because this is absolutely lovely paper, as you probably know. So what I used on this one was, of course, my ink tints. I also used Pentel Sparkle Pop. I used that, a lot of the Pentel Sparkle Pop I used in the flowers. Just for dots that were already there. I'll end up in here, and also on the kind of like the comb-like things on this plant. I put the Sparkle Pop in there, and got my book here so I don't forget. And you can definitely, I swear, guys, if I had a desk that was the size of my whole house, it would still be cluttered. Just the way it is. So there's the Sparkle Pop. You can see that gold. What else did I use? I got to look at my book because, yeah, my memory's about as short as you could expect. I also used an Arteza gel pen and the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pens in the skin tones. I have that set, and that's what I used for her skin. I have not used that a lot, so I thought, I might as well use that. And what I also did is I used my Kuretake Gamzai Tambi Gold and splattered it all over the page. It's because I'm trying to add more glitter and more beauty. And these right here are these little blue fronds, is the blue, or I should say the purple, either the purple or the blue Pentel Sparkle Pop. And you can see I've got gold all over it. There, you can see some of it. Yeah, so I had a lot of fun, and I think I will complete more pages in this book with ink tints and assorted mediums. So yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that. So that is Kelly O'Gorman's 2022 calendar. So for Nikki in Niagara, I have joined her Facebook page and thought I would like to do, set myself a task to complete. I'm not very good at books like this. Sometimes I find them, it's almost more daunting for me than one of those great big pictures that I like doing. Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense, but yeah, that's just how it is. So I used Ohuhu markers and glittered gel pens in here. And as you know, this is 50 Jungle Miniatures by Camelia Andrakova. Now, I'm not sure which ones I got done. Yep, this one's February. So this one is This Book Belongs To page. And there's some of that Pentel Sparkle Pop. And I did use a white gel pen on different areas in here. I had used, like I said before, I went through and did a few pages with distress ink and stuff like that, just to see what it would look like. Oh gosh. I didn't mark this one down, but I did do this one also. I'll have to number it, put it in my book and number it. So that one's done. I didn't do too much accenting on this one. I don't know. I just kind of, I don't know, I was overwhelmed that day, I think. And you know how I know I was overwhelmed? Because I didn't put in a backer page, and I don't know how long. It's been a long time since I have forgotten to put in a blotter page. So yeah, it was a mess. What I did was, I kind of found out halfway through. So what I've been doing is just taking some ink pads, stuff like that, and just going over this page. I will finish it and complete it, and it will be a completed page. It just won't be as pretty as I would have liked it to be. Okay, the rest I think is, yeah, the rest, there's a couple more in there, but they're just prepared pages. See, I got prepared pages piled. So they're prepared pages, like with backgrounds already in them, and I already have one for March done in here. So that was Camellia and Jakova, and 50 jungle miniatures for Nikki and Niagara's tag. I'm really slow. I haven't done as many as I would have liked. So hopefully the next week or so, I do a little bit more. We'll be going back to the center full time from 10:30 in the morning to 2:30 in the afternoon. So I might take a go bag of markers and the Camellia book, the Jungle book, and work on them first thing in the morning when I'm there, and yeah, get caught up. So the next one to show you is Fairy and Fantasy 3 by Christine Caron. Isn't she adorable? Look at that face. Her hair is green. Her eyes are the same green. I'm not sure if I used any sparkles or anything in here. Let me get my page out to see what I used. So in this one I used, oh my goodness, I used my Holbeins. Yes, I remember now. I used my Holbeins for the whole page, and I only have the pastel set. She is so sweet. Look at that little face. Just adorable. I forgot to do her eyebrows, I see. Oh, no, I didn't. I just made them very, very pale brown, skin color. Yeah, I like her. I think she's cute as a button. I made the wings really, really light so that you could almost see through them. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. A lot of fun. And this is the Dreamy Fae, and she does look dreamy, doesn't she? So that was Christine Caron, Fairy and Fantasy 3, grayscale coloring book. Okay, what do I have next? Next, I got this book because of Emma Colors 2020. I just love what she does in her books, her Chibi Girls by Jade Summer. So I thought I would give it a try. Like I was saying with the Jungle book, I have a hard time sometime with pages like this because I really want to use my pencils all the time, but these like the people are just too big to use pencils, especially this paper. I'm not going to complain about them, just commenting. So I did this one. So this is Ohuhu markers. Let me see what else I used. don't think I used anything else. I just used Ohuhu markers. I didn't put any glitter or anything in there. I used a pale purple and a purple gray for the background here. So I wanted her to kind of stand out a bit. I love it. I think she's just adorable. Got her little feet hanging down there. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of The Walking Dead, part of a hospital with an oxygen tank. And yeah. So that is in Jade Summers' Chibi Girls, 4 books in 1. I plan to work on a lot of these, I hope, this summer. I'll let you know what I'm going to do about that either later in this video or in the next video. So I did work in one of those 3 books I told you about that I hadn't colored in yet. So this is Mystic and Majestic Animals by Kaomi Harai. And I think I could have done a much better job, but it's done. So this is the original, and this is my take. It's not as good as I would have liked it to be. But, you know, Pat, you are not the be-all, end-all. You will have to color a lot more and learn a lot more new tricks. So I did, I really don't like the whiskers. For some reason, I must have used the wrong size Sakura jelly roll thing. Yeah, there's a couple areas I'm not happy with, but overall, I like it. Overall, I really like it. I would like to try and find some videos showing me how to do white fur, because you need kind of the right, at least as far as I know, or I can deduce, is you kind of need the right shades of gray to make the white whiter, you know. I did go around the whole edge of his little beard and his fringe here around the bottom with a white jelly roll. I did do that so that it would stand out a bit more. But I will have to find some tutorials that address the white fur issue. But I do kind of like it. He grows on me. He grows on me. So that though is really, I'm really happy about that I was able to get one of those books that I haven't colored in yet. There's one of them off the list. So that is Mystical and Majestic Animals by Kaomi Harai. What do I have next? Next, I have Fairies Special, and this one is the Fairy Designs by Jana Prosverina, and I did this one. I made her green. I wanted a real pale green. Not sure if I should have put maybe a bit of pink in the rest of the flesh where the reflections would be. I'm not sure. I used Sparkle Pop on the butterflies right there. And I believe, yep, that butterfly too. And I used see, I keep these things close at hand now so I can tell you. Yeah, this thing right here, Spectrum Noir Sparkle. I used that on every butterfly just to make them like wispy looking. And I did use a white gel pen on the turned up parts of the leaves on here and the edges of some of the flowers. And I also used a purple gel pen to outline all the flowers so I wouldn't see black. It would just be dark purple. And her hair, I just kind of went with rusty colors, like earth colors, almost maybe autumn colors, you would say. I just needed that contrast between the green hair, the green skin, and then the hair. I wanted something that was totally a contrast. And then at the bottom with the purple and the blue and the green, those are kind of like those opposite ones, I think, that go together. I'm not sure what it's called. I can't remember, but I just like the look of it. So that's very special. By Coloring Heaven and featuring Jana Prosvarina. Next, and this is my last picture, a jewelry box for Hannah Carlson to support her. It's a pretty vibrant page, guys. May have to bring this out a bit. Hang on. Maybe I've been a bit too close. There she is. Tried going with, it's not true to, this camera is not true to the shades. This girl is almost a native colored skin. A reddish undertone and a golden tone too. With this headband, I wanted lots of bright colors, and the hair I wanted totally opposite of that, so I went with shades of grays. The background is an Inktense background, and then the kind of for more contrast, the top of the shirt or choker, we don't know for sure what it is, but for that I made it beautiful shades of red from my luminance. And I made the edges, which I would take as piping. I made that all gold. Orange. The Sparkle Pop orange that turns kind of goldy, just like that. I used that Spectrum Noir sparkle again on the crystals, just so that they're clear. I thought that I would like that. And then here I used, this is just that sparkle stuff over top of the whole gem after I added the highlights. And I left her lips. I did do them the skin color and kept them a little bit lighter. And then I put some pinks on it. And I gave her eyes that were half blue and half green. For some reason, I just thought that would be cool. So there she is. That's for Hannah. So that is my completed pages for 2022. I did say I was going to talk about something else, but I can't remember what that is now. But anyway, that's what I have for you this month. I'm hoping to do a little bit more in the coming month, in this month, March. I know I'll be doing several of those pages in the Jungle Book at the center. We're still doing Zoom talks for the rest of this week, but starting next week, we're back to our regular drop-in schedule. We still have to wear masks, but we think that's just till the end of the month. And then if there's no other outbreaks and stuff, I live in Ontario, Canada, so if there's no more outbreaks and stuff like that, at the end of the month, we'll probably go into the next couple of weeks. We are looking forward to probably not even having to wear a mask. What I find interesting is that I have COPD, which I've mentioned several times, so my breathing is affected by pretty much everything that's around me. Strong perfumes or candles, stuff like that, and I get all choked up and start producing a lot of mucus in my lungs, and then I can't breathe, and it's not good for me. So however, I don't have any of that stuff in my house, obviously. I keep it a safe place for me. No smoking, nobody comes in. If they've got, if they've got a jacket that's got smoke on it, it can go out on the balcony. This is my place. So anyway, I have noticed that since I've been wearing a mask, that I haven't been sick for over 2 years. Like an exacerbation, it's called, or an event where I've had to go on steroids and I know my brain, this is menopause fog, I tell you, and stuff that you take for an infection. So I haven't had to do that for just a little over 2 years, and that's really good for me because I would usually once a year, I'm going to say usually once a year, I would have an exacerbation, and even though I would get immediate help, it takes a good month to get over that. And I haven't had to do that. So my probable new actions are going to be to, when I'm outside with a lot of people or in a room with a lot of people, I think I'm going to wear my mask. I do know that a lot of elderly people with COPD, that they do wear a mask when they're outside because of what's in the air. So I think I'm going to find that to be very effective. I plan to do a lot of biking this year, like bicycling, down by the waterfront and stuff like that, because I am feeling so much better. But I think what I plan to do is make myself some real pretty masks to wear in the summertime, like really light, but still able to breathe and still able to keep out any pollutants, and see how that goes. I'm really hoping that will help me, because the less I have exacerbations, the longer I can go without having to be on oxygen. And so that's always a good thing for me. If I can keep my lungs at their current condition. As you can tell, I'm a bit clogged up today. So something outside has got to me as I was out earlier with Wilson. But that's okay, Also, sometimes it's just my house where I may have dust somewhere and I've stirred it up because, I hate dust. Yeah, who likes the dust? I don't. Wish we could have like one of those vacuums in the ceiling. You just pressed a button, like on Tim the Toolman Taylor, and it sucked up all the dust and stuck it outside. Wouldn't that be awesome? Anyway, I'm rambling. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks to all my new subscribers. And I hope Sabrina from who won the e-card. I hope she's gotten something that she really likes. And hopefully we'll hear from her soon. Maybe she'll do a video about what she got. Anyway, thank you to all my subscribers and to my new subscribers, to my old subscribers. I really appreciate you, and I really appreciate the comments that you send me. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.